There are over 1,000 different pickaxes in Fortnite, and every different pickaxe is going to fit a separate type of Fortnite player. So in this video, guys, I'm going to be telling you exactly what your Fortnite pickaxe says about you. We have some pickaxes in Fortnite that show everyone else that you are a tryhard player, and some pickaxes that show everyone else that you are a complete bot. So make sure to let me know in the comments down below what type of Fortnite player you are. But let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. And if you are using the star wand, then you are going to be a creative grinder in Fortnite. This just means that you spend so much time in the creative game modes, always working on your skills. This could be anything from zone wars to box finding, or even just practicing your mechanics in a solo world to try and work on your edits and of course how quickly you can build. You probably change around your skins quite a bit, but you're always going to be using the sweatiest pickaxes in the game, and if you are good enough to own the Axe of Champions, you probably use that all the time, but I feel like most people are going to be using the star wand. We never really see noobs using this pickaxe either, so that is why I feel like it is perfect for the creative grinders. You probably won't see too many creative grinders though using the Joker's Revenge. This is more likely suited to all of the bundle collectors in Fortnite. The Joker's Revenge was part of the Last Laugh bundle introduced during Chapter 2 Season 4, and you did have to pay around $40 in order to get this. It is one of the more expensive bundles that we have had in Fortnite, but still one of my favorite ones as well. I really like the look of this. I just think this bundle was incredible, and we are seeing more and more bundle collectors becoming popular in Fortnite because it is easier to become a bundle collector because you just make one payment and then you have these items forever, as opposed to the battle pass grinders that have to continually grind the game every single day in order to unlock everything in the game. We haven't really seen too many amazing bundles added to Fortnite in the past, which is why I feel like the Joker's Revenge was one of the best pickaxes that we could include, just because it has been one of the better and more popular pickaxes from a bundle. I feel like a lot of people just prefer to buy item shop pickaxes though, so let's move on to the Slasher. This wasn't actually part of a bundle, but instead is going to show people that you are a simplistic Fortnite player. You might not have that much money to spend on a bunch of different pickaxes, and instead just want a simplistic pickaxe that is going to work with every single skin that you have unlocked, whether that's through item shops or just free skins or maybe even the battle pass. I feel like this is one of the more popular ways to play the game. We are seeing so many simplistic pickaxes making a resurgence and becoming extremely popular in Fortnite today, so I really do like this a lot, and the Slasher is just one of my favorites. I guess this could also be good for all of the Collab fans in Fortnite because this was added during the Fortnite Mayor's update where we also got the Michael Myers skin, but I prefer to see this as a pickaxe perfect for all of the simplistic players. You probably won't see too many simplistic players using something like the Kai Scythe though, and that is because this is going to show everyone else that you are a standout player. I mean, this is one of the biggest and brightest pickaxes we have ever seen in Fortnite. It takes up almost the entire screen, so it is definitely suited for all of the standout players. I really do like this pickaxe a lot though. I'm a big fan of this, and this actually came to the game with the Goku collab that we had back during Chapter 4 as well. It is sort of an underrated pickaxe. I feel like a lot of the cell shaded pickaxes never really got the popularity that they deserve, and we still see that with some updates that we're seeing in Chapter 5 Season 2 and of course Season 3 as well. The Kai Scythe is so underrated, and since we are talking about standout players, I just thought this would be a perfect pickaxe to use because of how big and bulky this actually is, and of course how brightly colored it is as well. You actually might find it quite difficult to find a skin that will suit this pickaxe, but you probably won't have too many troubles with something like the Raider's Revenge. This is a pickaxe that is going to show everyone else that you are an OG player. I mean, this is one of the rarest pickaxes we have in the game, so if you did buy this when it was first added to the item shop back during Chapter 1 Season 1, you not only have one of the rarest items in the history of Fortnite, but will have a locker that is probably worth over $1,000. This pickaxe is one of the cleanest looking ones as well. I really do like the design of this, and Fortnite has actually remade this a few times as well, and the best example of that is the Red Hot Revenge. That isn't going to show people that you are an OG player though, because it was added during Chapter 3, so I still feel like if you are an OG Fortnite player, the Raider's Revenge is a pickaxe that you probably own. Along with this OG pickaxe, you probably own a lot of OG skins as well, which just makes this even better, so if that is you, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But next up guys, we need to include the Snow Globe Smasher. Instead of showing everyone else that you are an OG player, I feel like this is more suited for the free Fortnite players. What this means is that you only really use the free items that get added to the game and probably don't want to spend too much money on Fortnite anymore. Maybe you don't buy the battle passes anymore just because you don't grind it that often, and instead of buying all of the item shop skins or bundles that get added to the game, you just want to use the free items that we do get instead. Fortnite is definitely making a focus on including as many many free items as they can. We usually get some free items around Winterfest, and of course Fortnite Mares as well, which is always really cool, but I feel like during the middle months of the year, we don't really see too many free items added. Next up though guys, we need to talk about the Blade Aria, and this is going to be suited for all of the crew flexes in Fortnite. This is part of the latest Fortnite crew bundle in June for 2024. I feel like this is a really unique Fortnite crew bundle. We haven't really had too many bundles like this in the past. I also feel like this year we've had some really strong Fortnite crew bundles and then some weaker ones as well, but hopefully June does end up being one of the more popular ones that we do actually see. I really like this a lot. I feel like the pickaxe is really unique. You probably won't be able to use it with too many different skins in your locker, but if you guys do want to show everyone else that you guys collect the Fortnite crew bundles every single month, then this is a pickaxe that you need to use. Let's move on though to one of my all-time favorite pickaxes, and this is the trusty number 2. This is going to be perfect for all of the locker flexes that we have in Fortnite. It's going to show everyone else that you have one of the best lockers of all time, and instead of just being an OG player, you are a collector of all items that have been added to the game and probably own a bunch of different rare pickaxes and skins as well. The trusty number 2 was part of the first ever battle pass that went all the way up to tier 100. We did have a battle pass in chapter 1 season 2, but I feel like a lot of people really associate the first battle pass being the one that was added in chapter 1 season 3. The trusty number 2 is obviously the most iconic pickaxe from this. We saw so many people using this in combos with the elite agent and of course the Reaper skin as well. I'm still a big fan of this pickaxe, and I just feel like it is so underrated today, but that is probably because of how rare it actually is. One pickaxe that isn't actually that rare though would have to be the Bad Joke. Now this is going to show people that you are a bundle collector because it was added with the last laugh bundle, but this is definitely more suited for all of the meme players that we have in Fortnite. If you guys don't take the game too seriously anymore and you just want to have fun with your friends, then you are definitely going to be a meme player. I mean, this is one of the best ways to play Fortnite today. You don't try and get wins every single game and instead just want to have fun with your friends and try and get wins in some of the more fun and creative ways. This could be anything from building up a sky base to actually hiding in bushes or using no weapons for the entire game. I feel like this is a really rare way to play Fortnite today, so if you guys consider yourself a meme player, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. I also feel like a lot of meme players at one point or another were very tryhard at Fortnite, so again, if you are a meme player, I guess you could also be known as a tryhard player as well. A lot of tryhard players will probably end up using something like the Merry Mint as well, but this is more suited for all of the exclusives only players in Fortnite. Now these are very similar to the locker flexes. They will have one of the best locker collections on their friends list, and instead of just owning a bunch of different skins and pickaxes, they probably own some of the more expensive items that we have actually seen. This could be anything from the Merry Mint, which was quite a cheap pickaxe but still very exclusive, to skins like Wildcat and Iconic that cost all the way up to over $1,000. The Merry Mint is one of the latest exclusives only pickaxes. This never featured in the item shop and was only available if you bought a code for this like 3 years ago, and we haven't seen any sign that this will return in the future, so it is definitely getting more and more rare. One pickaxe that is also becoming quite rare has to be the Leviathan Axe. This isn't for the exclusives only players though, this is more for the sweats at Fortnite. If you guys are a sweat, then you'll be grinding out creative all the time, you'll be playing the ranked game mode as much as possible, and just be one of the best players in the lobby. The Leviathan Axe is an incredible pickaxe. It is a little bit expensive, coming in at 1,000 V-Bucks, but we have actually only seen this featuring in the item shop once, and that was back during Chapter 2 Season 5. I'm a huge fan of this though, I really like this pickaxe. So many pros and streamers use this every single day as well, especially in cash cubs and FNCS tournaments, so if you are a sweaty player, this is just a pickaxe that you need to be using. Another pickaxe you guys need to use in Season 3 though is the Scrap Slicer. This is actually going to show everyone else that you are an item shop collector and just buy all of the newest items that do get added to the store. The Scrap Slicer came to the game at the start of Chapter 5 Season 3, and this actually came to the game with the Dracon Steel Rider skin, which is really cool. This skin changes its color depending on what rank you unlock in the ranked game mode, and the pickaxe is going to work the exact same. I feel like this is going to be perfect for all of the tryhard players and all of the sweaty players. But even if you are a casual player and don't really play ranked too much, this pickaxe still looks really cool, and chances are you are going to buy the Fortnite items that get added anyway, so you may as well show this off and be using it as soon as you buy it. Another pickaxe that was also added to the game this season is Don's Dominator, and instead of being an item shop collector, you're going to show everyone else you are a battle pass grinder. This is actually the pickaxe designed for the tier 100 skin, which is the Megalodon skin. I think this skin is really cool. This pickaxe maybe isn't as cool as this skin, but it is still the pickaxe designed for the tier 100 skin, so it is a grind in order to unlock it. We probably won't see too many people using it just yet because the season has just started, but as the season progresses and more people do unlock it, I feel like this is only going to be used by the grinders in this season. And if you guys have been grinding this season, or if you just bought all the levels, then this is probably a pickaxe you have already been using in season 3. Let's move on to a pickaxe that has been in the game for a little bit longer, and this is the Harley Hitter. This has actually been in the game since chapter 2 season 1, when we had the first Harley Quinn skin added to the game. This is going to be perfect for all of the collab sweats in Fortnite. We have so many different collab pickaxes now in the game. I feel like a lot of them can be used for meme players or just the more casual Fortnite players, but if you are a collab sweat and try and get as many wins as possible and are grinding the ranked game mode in Fortnite, then you need to be using something like the Harley Hitter. This could always be swapped out for some of the other collab sweaty pickaxes that we do have, like Widow's Bite, or of course the Leviathan Axe, but if I'm being honest, I still feel like the Harley Hitter is just a little bit better and is going to fit in with more skins. Another collab pickaxe that is actually becoming a little bit more tryhard though has to be Yoda's Cane. I don't think this is perfect for all of the collab sweats at the moment. I feel like this is more suited for all of the one-handed pickaxe players. We have so many different styles of pickaxes now in the game. Back during chapter 1 and chapter 2, we just had the default animation of pickaxes where they had the same swing as the default pickaxe that we had since chapter 1 season 1, but now we have one-handed pickaxes, we have dual-handed pickaxes, we have regular Fortnite pickaxes with custom animations. There are just so many different styles of pickaxes now in the game, but if you do prefer to use the one-handed pickaxes, then I feel like Yoda's Cane is definitely one that you need to be using. This is an amazing pickaxe. It's going to fit in with so many different skins in your locker as well, but there's one downside to this is that the Star Wars items never really get the popularity that they deserve, and I feel like this definitely has happened with Yoda's Cane. That takes us forward, guys, to our next pickaxe, and this is the Studded Axe. This is going to be perfect for all of the ranked grinders in Fortnite. If you are a pro or a sweat or just one of the best players on your friends list and grind out the ranked game modes in Fortnite, then you are going to be known as a ranked grinder. There is a reason that you are going to be using the Studded Axe, and that is because this is known as one of the sweatiest pickaxes we ever see, and it actually grants a competitive advantage. I mean, we have no other pickaxes like this in the game because this pickaxe is quieter than every other pickaxe we have ever seen before. A lot of people thought Fortnite would actually fix this, but this was added back during chapter 1 season 8, and it is still the quietest pickaxe in the game, so I guess they won't be fixing it anytime soon. It does only cost 800 V-Bucks and features in the store a bunch, so if you guys do like the way this looks, make sure to pick it up the next time it's in the store and use code KyroYT. But let's move on, guys, to our next pickaxe, and this is Himiko Toga's Blade. This is going to be perfect for all of the anime fans in Fortnite. We did already mention the Kai Scythe earlier on in this video, but I feel like Himiko Toga's Blade is more suited for all of the anime fans. This is one of the smallest pickaxes in the game as well, so I feel like a lot of sweats are going to absolutely love this. The design does look really cool. It is a lot different to a lot of the other anime pickaxes we have seen, where the cell shading is really obvious, and usually they are bigger and bulkier pickaxes, but obviously with this one, you guys can see that it is one of the smallest pickaxes in the blade, and for that reason, I feel like it is perfect for all of the anime fans. You probably won't see too many anime fans using the default Fortnite pickaxe though, and that is because this is more suited for all of the Fortnite bots. Yes, guys, if you have just started playing Fortnite, then chances are you're going to be a Fortnite bot. I mean, this is a pickaxe that you get as soon as you log into a Fortnite account. It is going to be the only item in your locker that you can actually use unless you are buying pickaxes on day one. But I feel like a lot of people that play Fortnite for the very first time are just going to be complete bots. Now, you could always be a bot and have played the game for a few years if you are just really, really bad, but more often than not, I feel like a lot of bots are just starting out in Fortnite, so if you guys know any bots, make sure to tag them in the comments down below. However, I feel like a lot of bots eventually move on to the tryhard players and the sweaty players by grinding out the creative game modes of Fortnite, so if you guys are looking for a starter pickaxe to use, maybe it's worth buying some of the ones that we've already talked about in this video. You might also see some bots using something like Bitey, but I feel like more often than not, this is more suited for the noob players in Fortnite. This is actually a really cool pickaxe. It was just added to the game in this Chapter 5 Season 3 Battle Pass as well, so don't get me wrong, I actually really love the way this looks. I feel like it is so underrated today, and hopefully more and more people do start using it. It is just so well designed, but I feel like we've really only seen noob players using it so far, just because it is a little bit of a bulkier and a bigger pickaxe. A lot of pros and sweats do prefer to use some of the smaller and simplistic items that we do actually have, so with something like Bitey that is quite big, we just won't see too many pros or streamers using it, and we'll mostly see noobs using this pickaxe. But finally guys, we need to move on to our last pickaxe, and this is the Axe of Champions 2.0. Now this definitely isn't suited for the noob players, this is actually suited for all of the pro Fortnite players, and that is because you have to be one of the best players in the world to actually get this. We have talked about this before, we have referred to the pro players as GOATs, or the greatest of all time Fortnite players as well. It is just such a huge flex if you do actually own this, because you have to win an FNCS tournament, which is extremely difficult to win. We only really have 30 people in the world that have this right now, and with a major FNCS tournament coming up very, very soon, if you currently own this pickaxe, in a few weeks time, it is going to be taken out of your locker and given to someone else. This is a really cool idea by Fortnite. I really do like this a lot. I feel like they should sell some sort of item shop variant that is very similar to this, or at least add some skins that are very similar and work in the same way as this, but that could always be something they do add in the future. But there you guys go, that is my entire video telling you what your Fortnite pickaxe says about you. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what your pickaxe says about you, and I'll see you guys next time.